and today I'm here with the movies I've seen in September. I know that my upload schedule is a bit all over the place right now, but these past couple of weeks have just been a little bit insane and a little bit busy and a little bit stressful, so I haven't really gotten around to filming or editing or uploading anything. But I currently have a working plan, so hopefully you'll get now 4 videos in a row. You should have already gotten one yesterday, and this one today, and then tomorrow one, and then Sunday one. That's the plan for now. So yeah, I'm hoping to get back on track for the rest of the month. I'm having a difficult time with life in general, so I hope you just have some patience with me these next couple of weeks as well. I don't really know how this month is gonna go, but yeah, let's just begin. I watched 4 movies this month. All of them are Disney movies because Disney Plus dropped in the middle of September in my country, so I watched some. And yeah, let's just begin with the first movie I saw, which is Christopher Robin, which came in 2018, and I gave 4 out of 5 stars to. A working class family man, Christopher Robin, encounters his childhood friend Winnie the Pooh, who helps him to rediscover the joys of life. I think this movie was like very cliche and predictable, but also just heartwarming and fun, and I liked how they included these characters in, like the Winnie the Pooh characters, in a story like this. Like, I grew up on Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh a whole lot. So I've been curious about this movie ever since it came out. I just haven't gotten around to watching it until now. But I'm glad I did, because it is a very heartwarming, sweet story. Winnie the Pooh is just like the definition of joy to me, like happiness. So there you go. And I think this movie just like played with those characters really well and kept the heart of them as well. The only problem I truly had with this movie is that all of the characters, like the Winnie the Pooh characters, not the humans, but like the animals, are like CGI'd to look like stuffed animals, except 2, which are CGI'd to look like real animals. You couldn't keep a consistent team. And the next movie I watched is Mary Poppins, which came out in 1964. I give 2 out of 5 stars to. In turn of the century London, a magical nanny employs music and adventure to help 2 neglected children become closer to their father. Now that I'm thinking about it, this story has kind of like the same concept as Christopher Robin a little bit, as in a grown man needs to remember the joy of childhood again. So that's the theme for today. No, generally, that's the theme for today. I feel bad for just giving this movie 2 out of 5 stars, and I feel like if I grew up with it, which I didn't, I might like it more. I don't know, because I've heard so many great things about Mary Poppins. It's like such an iconic movie, but I mean, it's a good movie, and I do appreciate some of like the sequences in it, especially when it comes to like more of like the effects, the special effects in the movie. I feel like it's really well done for the time period, and the songs are catchy. There are just too many. There's just too many songs that drag on for too long, don't serve a point. There's also a lot of sequences that just last too long for no particular reason. Like the animated sequence, I'll call it that. That is so long. Like, yeah, it's pretty, but it's way too long. I'm sorry, because it serves almost no purpose, but it lasts for like half an hour. And that's just my main problem with this movie, that there's a lot of like parts that just last a very long time and just don't serve any purpose, and it just made me very uninterested in the parts of the movie that did serve purpose. Then the next movie I watched is Saving Mr. Banks, which came out in 2013, and I gave 2.5 stars to. Author P.L. Travers reflects on her childhood after reluctantly meeting with Walt Disney, who seeks to adapt her Mary Poppins books for the big screen. I feel like if a different company, besides Disney, which did it, if a different company that had no affiliation to Disney at all would have told this story, this could have been such a great movie. But the bias was everywhere. Like, eventually, the thing I do like is, again, this is a story of like a grown adult kind of needing to remember how to be a child again, in a way. It's one of those stories again. And I like that eventually the moment where P.L. Travers like decides to like open up and like put a walls down isn't caused by Walt Disney. I so appreciated that, because I felt like how this movie was going, I was like, oh no, they're gonna make him look out like the good guy. Well, he was actually kind of a jerk. And that's kind of the thing I had. They made Walt Disney constantly look like a great guy who only had the best intentions. But then villainize Peter Travers, which I feel like, you know, if you actually like look into the actions at what happens, yes, Peter Travers is a little bit like strict about her changes. Like, she's literally changing grammar that is in like the directorial notes, not even like things are gonna be said out loud in the movie. She's literally changing the grammar within there. That was a little bit too nitpicky for me, but I feel like this movie, especially like in the first half, just does a lot to try and villainize her and kind of make you sympathize for Walt Disney and see his point of view more. And yeah, just kind of something felt icky about this movie as well, the fact that they exploited this author's backstory. I don't know how accurate it was, to be honest. I didn't look into it, but that they like exploited her childhood basically. Well, she didn't even want them to adapt her books is just a bit messed up to me. So I hate a lot about this movie. The movie itself was fine, so it's a 2.5. But I feel like this could have been great from a different company. The last movie I watched, which you could probably guess what it is Mary Poppins Returns, which came in 2018 and gave 4 out of 5 stars to. A few decades after her original visit, Mary Poppins, the magical nanny, returns to help the Banks siblings and Michael's children through a difficult time in their lives. Now, you might be shocked as to why I gave it a higher rating than the original Mary Poppins. Is because I had less moments of being bored in this one. There were still some songs that I was like, why are you here? And some sequence that I was like, okay, this could be trimmed a little bit. But overall, that feeling was there a little bit less than in the original. Emily Blunt is amazing. Like, nothing to say against the original Mary Poppins. I forgot her name and I'm gonna be yelled at, I know. But she's a phenomenal actress as well. But I love Emily Blunt just as an actress. So I had a great time watching her with Liz Wall, and I think she did a great job at playing Mary Poppins, because I feel like that's, again, I didn't grow up with Mary Poppins, so your opinions might be different if you did, but I feel like whenever there's like a sequel that's done way down the line, or like a remake that's done way down the line, people are always scared of like the actor playing like the iconic character, and I feel like Emily Blunt did a great job at being Mary Poppins, which I really appreciated. Yeah, I had more fun watching this movie than the original. And I also really liked how within like the more serious adults scenes, the colors were a little bit darker, whilst the like fun childhood-esque scenes were like very bright and colorful. I really like that contrast a lot. So yeah, I don't usually notice a lot of like the filmmaking thing and like visuals. It's not my thing. I just watch a movie to watch it, but I noticed that in this movie, so I wanted to comment on it to seem smart. Which you probably don't think I am, because I just said that I'm not. But yeah, those were the 4 movies I watched this month. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen any of them, what you thought of them, as well as some of the movies you watched in September. And for October, I already have much more, so look out for that. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Here I am again, the same old situation. Why does the God thing have to be so